back to another video. Today we're gonna be doing what if the Uzumaki clan was revived. Alright, so this is basically a what if that I have already done, but it's gonna be remastered. It's really just gonna be what if the Uzumaki what if they never died? What if the Uzumaki clan survived again? So starting this off, Naruto would be the heir to the Uzumaki clan, therefore being, the heir to the entire village, to his entire village. The heir becomes the Kage of that village, by the way. I'm talking really fast because my mom is sleeping now. I ain't trying to make that long of a video anyways. So, Naruto is born, and he's born with terrible shock control because he actually has 9 tails in him. Now, the Kage, the fourth Hokage of the Hidden Leaf, and I'm gonna say the fourth Eddie Kage of the village, and then the Eddie was Kushina, Naruto's mom, or she was supposed to be, until her clan was massacred. So they have Naruto, who is gonna be the heir to the village hidden in the Eddie. He's born, and then Kushina dies because basically, no, she actually doesn't die. I don't think she would die in this. So I think she would live because of the Uzumaki's special extracting and sealing. So when they took the 9 tails out of Kushina, she actually survived it. But she couldn't really stay Kage or working ninja because it actually messed up a bunch of her vital organs. So she got taken out of the force. Her father became the Eddie Kage again. And they moved to the village hidden in the leaf, so he could grow up there where he was intentionally supposed to grow up in the first place. So Naruto's life doesn't go the same. Minato is still the fourth Hokage. He had renounced it to go live with Kushina, but they decided to come to the village hidden in the leaf. So he is actually trained by a couple. Actually, I think they would send a dozen. No, I think they would send at least 20 Uzumaki clan members with Kushina and Naruto, because she is still the princess of the Uzumaki clan, making Naruto the prince of the Uzumaki clan. And once Kushina's father dies, she would actually have to come back to the hidden in the Eddie. So we're gonna fast forward to about the time where Hinata's getting bullied. Naruto, being a prodigy, he basically knocks the bullies out easily and says, "What is a pretty girl like you being bullied like someone like these scum? Never again. Never let yourself be bullied by someone weaker than you." He basically realizes that she is a Hyuga. He says, "Utilize your strength. Utilize mine. I may be a demon, but I may full extent of my demon blood." He doesn't really say demon blood, but he says something like, I think he would say, "I utilize my demonic chakra in a way that no one else can." So I think that's what he would say. And then Kushina would be like, Kushina would walk up like, "I thought I told you never tell anyone about that." Like, "Sorry, Mom." Like, "What demon?" Like, "I'm the 9-tailed fox." And then they basically walk away, which inspires Hinata to train. Still wouldn't be. I think she would keep her talent under wraps for the sake of this. And not the Uzumaki clan being known as a clan that owns an entire village, and their princess actually lives in the leaf now with a small clan, Naruto will actually be seen as more of a prodigy than a goofball. He has high expectations just like Sasuke. Sasuke still lives on his own, and Naruto lives with his parents and his cousins, uncles, and aunts, who were there about 20 of them, not 20 of each, but like 20 of his family members that came with his mother. So one day Naruto is training with one of his cousins, random Uzumaki, and he basically goes so far as to unlock his healing chains, and they basically say, "Stop, Naruto. Stop here. Now you must learn the art of meditation and chakra control." And mind you this, he unlocks his Kekkei Genkai at age 6. I'm not going to give him any dojutsu. This is only Kekkei Genkai. And I hate how they didn't give it to him, so I'm just going to find a way for him to get him almost every last one of my what ifs. Okay. As you can see, it's 12:12. Alright, so let's continue. So, once this happens, Naruto is summoned back to his original village for a couple months to go see his grandfather and his family to learn some basic chakra control. Now he has chakra, about the same amount of chakra control as he did around the time of the tuning exams. And I know what you're going to say, you're trying to make Naruto too OP. No. And the month he was gone, Sasuke ran into the 4th Hokage. Sakura did as well. She was chasing Sasuke. And they basically, the 4th Hokage stopped and he's like, "Who are you?" He's like, he basically knows who Sasuke is. He's like, "Hi, young Uchiha." Then he asks Sakura, "Who are you?" She's like, "I'm Sakura Haruna, and I'm gonna be the one to marry Sasuke." Like, "But aren't you in the academy?" Like, and he knows she's in the academy. He's like, "Aren't you in the academy?" She's like, "Yeah." So then he asks, "So why isn't you going to be a Kunoichi? If you don't change your ideals, I may not ever let you become a Kunoichi." You know, he has the fourth Hokage, needs to be able to bring his village up, not bring them down by bringing along dead weight that people have to protect. So, back to Naruto. So Sakura and Sasuke start training harder, realizing that he was noticed by the 4th Hokage. He basically says, "I must train harder so I could actually earn recognition," you know, like filling in the gap that he had with his father. So by the time they become Genin, they're gonna be end of Chunin arc themselves, alright? So we get to around the end of the month that I said Naruto went off. He comes back and he has these seals on his hands and on his shoulder. And he has traditional Uzumaki armor of the village hidden in Eddie. And basically on his neck, not really neck, he doesn't really have tattoo. So he has like on his hand, it's a curse mark, not really a curse, why did I say curse mark? A seal. And it says heir of the Eddie in Japanese writing. It's actually a seal to bring out his sword. It's the sword of the princes. And he basically shows mom like, Mom, look what granddad showed me. It's like, so he really won't give it to Nagato. Nagato wouldn't actually be evil in this because he actually has a family, he has a clan. Main reason why most niggas go evil in Naruto, they really don't have any family or any type of love, alright? So, Naruto, being Naruto, like, me and cousin Nagato were sparring, and I think Naruto was only about 3 or 4 years older than him, so he'll probably be in his teen stage right now. and not really teen stage, but like 12 years old at this moment. 10 maybe, just becoming a Guinean, probably a Chunin with his exceptional skills. So we're gonna fast forward a couple years to a point where Sasuke calls out Naruto, is like, I'm gonna fight you. And Sakura basically decides to fight the next runner up as female, as the Kunoichi in the class, trying so desperately to step to Hinata. We're gonna go over Hinata and Sakura fight first. So Sakura dashes at Hinata. Big mistake. Hinata dodges, and then parries one of her hits, cutting off the chakra point in that arm temporarily. Naruto basically sweeps Sasuke off his feet using the ceiling chains, and that fight's over before it really starts. So you'd think I might be making them really OP, but with that loss, Sasuke unlocks his Sharingan, making him a lot stronger, and they would do daily, fights every day, making them the two strongest in the class. Bending will of 4th Hokage, with the 4th Hokage bending his will to the max, basically make sure that Sakura, Sasuke, and Naruto gets on a team. So they're doing basic missions for about a month. And once we get to about the training exams, I'm just really gonna slow the story down and just slow it down. But I gotta get this, thick stuff out. Alright? So basically, Naruto alright, so they do the missions and their teammate didn't do the belt test, sorry. Everybody's ambitions is the same. He's basically like, Naruto's like, I wish to become the Eddie Kage, the Kage of the village hidden in the Eddie. And Sasuke asks, why not the village hidden in the leaves? Like, well, this isn't my home, of course. I'm a prince. I'm the heir to the Uzumaki clan. He's like, well, that's cool. My brother was an heir. Then he killed our entire clan. And that's why I'll kill him with my own hands. And Sakura's like, I want to become a strong Kunoichi so that Sasuke would notice me. He says something like that. And then they get to the belt test. Kakashi tricks them into not eating, but Naruto already knows what the belt test is because his father is obviously Minato and he's actually alive in this. Because the Uzumaki are alive in their sealing techniques and stuff like that. Alright? And basically the point of this is teamwork. It's like, we guys fight every day, so we basically train together every day, so we know each other's weaknesses and strengths. I use my shadow chain jutsu, basically where I use my shadow clones and my chains to try to catch Kakashi off guard, while Sakura basically comes in and try to put him under a genjutsu. We don't expect you to succeed, but all that is, we're distracting for Sasuke to go try to get in a taijutsu bout so one of us can steal the bells. Sasuke's like, what do you think you get off ordering me around? And he's like, Sasuke says, it's a good plan, Naruto. Let's go. And basically it goes exactly according to plan. And I think that's where I should leave this what if off for the time being. It's Anime Psycho. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We out.